Drop the gun! Show me your hands!
So everyone has probably seen the video of the 17-year-old student who attacked a teacher's aide for taking away his Nintendo Switch on February 21st at the Mantanzas High School in Palm Coast, Florida. This attack was horrific, but things like this happen daily in schools across America. On February 27th, in El Cajon, California, a student at Granite Hills High School was arrested for physically attacking a teacher. Police attempted to book the female student into juvenile hall on felony charges, but the detention center refused to accept her, and she was released to her parents. Apparently, the violent attack on the teacher didn't reach their threshold of severity. On March 1st, at a Santa Rosa high school in California, 16-year-old jayden Jess pienta was fatally stabbed by a 15-year-old after an altercation between three students. The 15-year-old was carrying a knife with a 4 to 5 inch blade on him that he used to murder the other student. On March 2nd, in Little Rock, Arkansas, a large fight between 13 students broke out, leaving the school with damage to property and at least one student taken to the hospital. One was arrested for inciting a riot, a felony charge, and 12 others were arrested for disorderly conduct. Also on March 2nd, 6 students at Thomas Stone High School in Charles County, Maryland, were arrested for assaulting an officer and an administrator. The students were threatening physical harm to another student, and a school resource officer intervened. The students didn't comply to verbal commands to disperse, and while protecting the victim from the group, the officer was struck and pushed by the group. The administrator was also assaulted while attempting to stop the incident. The officer had to deploy pepper spray to stop the assault. The 6 students were charged with second-degree assault and disrupting school activities. Those are just a few incidents from a couple of days. But the schools are just as, if not more dangerous than the streets in some of these cities, because you'd think it would be somewhere you could go and be safe. A couple weeks ago, a student was fatally stabbed at a high school in St. Paul, Minnesota. I covered that one as well. These students aren't being taught to read or write, and not being punished for violent attacks in many cases. And this stuff grows as the student gets older. Get your kids out of public schools if you're able to, or join school boards and try to make changes. But this stuff happens daily across America in public schools, and no real effort is being made to change it.